Hey Stampers, Gainer again. I've had a couple of requests of ladies asking would I show how Leonora made her box, and I'm going to be using an old punch from Stampin Up, the sweetheart punch. So I'm going to punch a love heart into mine, and I've got this acetate which is got like little snowflakes on. So yeah, mine's going to be covered with the acetate, but it'll be inside the box. We're going to have decoration paper 1, 2, 3 and a little strip down there. Oh, it doesn't need nothing on the outside, but look at this beautiful ribbon Leonora's used. It's absolutely stunning. I'm going to be using some of our white organza ribbon. Just got a piece perfect size. So I went ahead and did the box in cheap nasty card. I buy this because I want to practice, and this is just been put together so I know. Yeah, so I worked all the measurements out. I haven't done anything on the window there as such. Excuse me a moment. My phone is buzzing. So before we put the box together and the back on, I'll be making the punch and adhering the acetate. So, but that's my version. Well, it's not my version. That's my prototype. I always do a prototype in cheap nasty card. I buy it 100 sheets, 160 GSM, and it's like £4 for 100 sheets. So that's my practice paper. So I'm going to be using real red, and you can do all this less, and you still have a large piece left over from one sheet of A4. I've got some white card. I'm going to punch out a circle for there. My 1 3/4 inch punch has died to death. It will not let me cut nothing, so I'll be using a little piece of that and using the little Gemini for that. I've got a strip, which I don't think I need all 4 of these. No, I cut 4 and you only need 3 pieces. These are cut 3 by 3. So instead of this little strip, I'll grab my trimmer quickly. Whoa. And I just need this to be 1/2 inch. And this is for that little strip inside. I may do it at... I'm going to go past the 1/2 inch by 1 notch, so it's wide enough. Let me just look. In fact, I can afford to go. I'm going to go to 5/8. So 5/8 by 3, and that will fit in that little flap down there perfectly. There we go. Nice, perfect. So that's the piece you need. Those 2 little bits can go back in my scraps bin. I have these beautiful sensority, I can't even say it, but they've not even been opened, look. They smell divine, absolutely divine. And I had these from the range, and oh, this smell is frosted berries, and you get 12. I think they cost me about £1, I think. So I'm going, because I'm using real red, I'm going to use them in here, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. Look how cute they are. Look at all that glitter. So I've got enough in this box to make 3 of these. So, ooh, watch out people, I'm making pocket swaps as well, so you never know. One of these might end up in your bag. I'm not saying no names. So you need 3 pieces of DSP, which is 3 by 3. And I've gone ahead and cut another 3 pieces of designer series paper, which are just 2 by 2. And I've got this beautiful tartan. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm going to offset. So I'm just going to overly decorate my pieces. I know, yeah. Just need to go that one step further. But I think they all look really cute with the poinsettias against that back tartan. I think it's just cute. So they're 2 by 2. Your pieces need to be, this is 3 1/8 by 7, And this is 4 3/8 by 8 1/8. So you don't have to use a 12 by 12 piece of card. My little acetate I've just cut to 2.5 by 2.5. You don't really need it any, as long as your pattern fits over and you've got space all around to put some little tape, then you're good to go. And my little organza ribbon, which is going to be tied, and this is going to have a sentiment on the front. So let's pop these pieces to one side while we work on our box. And I'm using the sentiment out of here. Beautiful blizzards, and it says thinking of you with love. I think that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So grabbing our scoreboard, Simply Scored, which has got fluff on it. That stays on the floor next to my desk. You're going to pop your small piece in on the long side, and this is just simple. We're going to score this at 3 1/8, and I've just scored that out 3 1/4. So go back to 3 1/8. I've made a deeper groove, and 3 7/8. That's it. So ignore that first one. If we want, I can put one in next door to it, a light one, just to give it a pattern. So in fact I'm going to do it down at all. So it's not going to take anything away, it's just going to give that beautiful ridged look. So as long as you score and burnish on the first and last score line, doesn't matter. And we'll still manage to get our piece of paper in there. Is this the one? Or have I picked up the wrong piece? There it is. And that's going to go in there. Isn't that lovely? It's gorgeous. So that's that piece that gets wrapped around. On this one now you need to put it on the long side, and we're going to score it 5/8 of an inch, 1 1/4, 4 3/8, and 5. Then we're going to turn it round and we're going to score this at 5/8 of an inch. Oops, I went off track there. And spin it round and do this at 5/8 of an inch. Perfect, that's it. That's all we need. Right. Oh, let's get rid of the scoreboard. Now I've got to remember which bits are cut off. I'm only joking. I've had new scissors today. I'm so fed up of cleaning glue off scissors, so I ordered these titanium. They're supposed to be non-stick, so let's see if they work. I haven't got any glue on there now, but just cut up the score line and notch just a fraction. You don't need a lot, and you're going to do that on both sides. Make sure I've cut that all the way to the corner. There we go. Whoops, a little piece. There we go. Don't know what that is. And the same on this side. Just like that. And now we're going to cut down. Am I right now? Which one am I? I'm just going to take this flap off this side and this way. Whoops. And remove this one as well. There we go. I know we need to, that's right. Now we need to cut down this side. I wasn't sure if I was cutting that way and having the flaps, but it's this way. So cut down here till it's got, and a tiny little notch as well. Just helps when the lid closes. So just like that. Little notch out of each side. Oh, I like these scissors. I can control these so much better. So, I'm just going to pop our bits in there. Now I'm just going to burnish all the score lines. I like to do my cutting first and then burnish my score lines because I don't like all the floppy bits when it's going about. At least that way I can just open that up. So burnishing the box. Right, I'm going to use my Project Life corner rounder. It's just that it saves me getting the big one out. And I'm just going to round off the corners. There we go. It's just to make it look neater. Right, I don't know what that is. Oh, there we go. So now I'm going to determine flaps on the outside and this over the top. That way it hides your little marks, so you've got nothing catching on the inside. So that's perfect. Now, now I need to get my love art in there, and it's going to be upside down. How can I suss that one out? Or should we don't care and just have an upside down love heart? So yeah, I'm going to get this pretty central. So it looks pretty even either side. And I've pushed it in as far as I can go. And I'm going to punch. So that's where my little window is going. And now I need to add... I even saved that little heart for another project. So now we need to pop our acetate in. And I've got this lovely little 1/8 of an inch double-sided, very sticky tape. I'm just going to add this on here. You don't have to be all 4 sides. Just going to do it down the 2 sides. Mind you, no, I'm going to do it on all 4 just in case the candles catch, which I doubt that very much. So I haven't tested this box yet, so I hope my candles do fit. They look a bit on the deep side compared to some tea lights. I think it's just because of all that gorgeous glitter. But yeah, I was sitting here, I'd done my project yesterday and I filmed and put it on. And then I'd already had a message off one lady saying, please can you do the little candle box. So, and then another one popped up about 10:15 last night. So I thought, oh go on Green, crack on now, you've got nothing else to do. So I give it a little go and I was quite chuffed with the results. And then I didn't want to make a good one. Mind you, I'm going to end up making another 3 probably, or well 3 altogether, so there's 4 candles in each box. So I could have made a good one as well. Now that, you won't see that now, it's inside your box. So just making sure you've got equal coverage and that your window is all sealed up. We do have a little upside down love heart, but it doesn't matter, I just think it's just so cute. Perhaps we could have done it on the side. Yeah, mind you, no, doesn't matter. It's upside down and that's the way it's there. The thing is, my Big Shot is out of action for the moment. The handle on it last night fell off. Well, broke off should I say. So I'm without a Big Shot at the moment. Or to Stampin Up, bless their little souls, I've sent me a label and my husband has taken it to the post office already because I cannot do without my Big Shot. I know I've got the scan and cut, but I've still got lots and lots of dies and I need them. Right, I'm going to pop this on this back one, making sure that's nice and straight, so it's lined up at the very back. And the same with this one. Whoops, and my little flap wants to go over. You can use tape, fast fuse, anything you want. Just line that score line up there and push that down. And this way, there's nothing inside the box apart from these little flaps to get caught on. And then you can fetch these together, and you're just going to glue those into place as well. And that will be our little box all sorted. And the reason we mited the end, so when this goes in here, I should have done it the other way. Yeah, Mike, don't cut your flaps the way I did. Cut down, that way they'd stay on here. But it doesn't matter, it's still going to close. She says. There we go. So now it's all together, I'm going to get my glue. Do you know when you're doing it, I had a template and then threw it away thinking, oh, it's alright, I know how to do it now. And then go make boo-boobs like that. But it doesn't matter, it still closes, it still contains your little candles, and you've got that lovely and square on. So I'm just going to give that a few seconds to adhere down. And then we're going to repeat. So getting as much, well, as close to that edge as I can without going too much. I'm lining that right up against that score line and fetching that piece right over. Don't worry about that glue, you will not see that, and it will not be sticky when it's dry, because this Cosmic Shimmer glue is just the best. And if you do see it, take your pokey tool, just go along the edge till it's all gone. So a little mark there. It might be glue actually, it might just be me and sticky fingers. There we go. There we go. Oh my word, isn't that cute? Love it. So I could even have it so it opens at the bottom. In fact, that's what we're going to do. So it's not upside down anymore. Our tea lights will come out the bottom. But I'm thinking, is it going to be heavy? Let's pop this open and pop our tea lights in. Oh, fits perfect. Fits perfect. And there's, oh, they smell divine, absolutely divine. And then I'm going to trim a tiny little bit more off these sides. Because I've popped it in the wrong way. And I'm just going to nip a tiny little bit more off. There we go. Yeah, don't cut at the side like I did, cut down, and then that way your flaps will stay here, so you can just tuck them over. Perhaps I'll do another box. There we go. Oh, look at that, they fit perfect. And look at the little snow on there. Right, now for our flap. We can decorate first, if you would like. I'll fetch my bits in now. Which one is that one? That's the 5/8. And these are my little parts. So this is the back of the box. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to put that on there, so... You can have this opening whichever way you want as well, because that fits perfect on the back. So we can have it opening this way, or we can have an opening this way. I think this way because it looks like a book then. So we have 1, 2, 3. So it's just this we need to decorate. So we need one in here, And I've got a gorgeous little border all the way around, and I'm just going to glue these in. And I think these papers are, this one is from, is it the farmhouse? But the new farmhouse one in the catalogue, which you'll see on the 5th. If you've already had your catalogues, then you would know what it's from now. And this is from, oh, what's this one called? Ooh, let me have a look. Where's my papers? Oh, this is Under the Mistletoe with the poinsettia. I could even just put that in the centre. Oh, I know, I'm going to rotate them and eyeball it along that line. Oh, it's just so cute. Oh my gosh, mind you, look at that. With the 2 tartans. Oh, what do you reckon? Oh, I think I'm going to have it like this. Oh yeah, definitely. In fact, you could do it any way you wanted. So I'm just going to eyeball this. Giving the same at the top and the bottom and the sides. Keeping that line straight. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we're going to flip over and repeat the process. I'm not fussed on the green. It's lovely, but it's not the colour I want on my box. And I'm using real red cardstock, which I've got coming because I opened the drawer the other day to restock my I've got a thing, I keep 4 pieces of each card under my desk so I don't have to go rooting through all the drawers. And I come to get my red cardstock out and there was none left, so I've had to order more. So I know that's on a straight because it's right up against this line here and it finishes against that line there. So that's perfect. Oh my gosh, we have one more flap to go. So yes, my handle broke. Oh my gosh. And I tell you what, the recoil on that thing when it snaps back, oh, can do you some damage on your wrists. Because the box is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, 3 by 3 is perfect. And adding the 2 just gives a little bit of extra dimension, I think. So that's pretty straight. You're off there. And that's the thing with glue. And then when this is on the front with our beautiful sentiment, so I've used white glimmer paper, real red cardstock, that is going to go in the centre there, and our sentiment on top. Oh, to die for! Right, now I'm going to use some glue and just add this to the back. And again, this will give me wiggle space. Get rid of that excess glue. This stuff is amazing glue. Literally, it just flakes away. But once it's dried on your project, it's dry. So now my opening is at the bottom. Only because my love heart wouldn't go in. And like I say, it would be perfect the right way around. So line this up against that score line without going over. And the wiggle space gives you plenty of time to get it absolutely bang on. Isn't that beautiful? So even press that down. Love it. Love, 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 love it. And now my little strip. I forgot about that. I tell you what, for my little strip, because it's not going to be opening and closing, I'm just going to put some snail on. Anything around the sides? Nope. we go, there's our strip in there. This now is over, and we've got those beautiful score lines on the top. It's really dark, it's gone really weirdly dark in here today, and all my lights are on. I think I may have to invest in a new lamp to go and have one either side of the desk. Right, let's get this. Grab myself a little block. Pop this on there. And I'm going to use real red. That's going to look so pretty. Again it goes, being heavy-handed again. Thinking of you with love, isn't that gorgeous? Right, grab my little cleaning cloth quickly. You know me, clean up's a breeze. And now for my little Gemini. There we go. Oops, it would help if I got a circle. My circle dies down. And which one are we going to use? I'm going to try a little, let's test this one. Perfect, but I want to make sure it's not too small. Maybe, if I got the next size up, let's see what that will do. Whoa, that's too big, isn't it? Oh, it might just, oh yeah, that might be okay. Pop that in the centre. Got a little bit of washi tape here. It's got a little leg thing, so if it was on a flat surface it would stick to it so it doesn't move about. And just come back. Cut that out beautifully. So this is going to lay, oh that's perfect. Lay it on there, on there and on there. Fabulous! So my little washi tape can stay there. I can pop them away. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love. I am so glad I have got this tiny little machine, because at the minute it's going to take about 2 weeks for me to, maybe, I sent it straight away, so if they can get it only in 3 days, maybe they can get it back to me by next week, so that would be great. So that's all nice and clean. I'm going to use my tear tape on the back because it's going against glitter. Squash that down. Only so the glue makes sure that it's stuck down properly. My little pot out the way. Line this as well. I used the Starburst punch and the 2-inch punch. I was going to use the 1 3/4. Making sure it's all lined up. I'm going to use just snail on here. And I'm going to make sure that's got the same border all the way around. And I'm going to add a dimensional. Oh, that is just so cute. I'm going to use 3. I'm going to do some glampified ones. Glampified. That is just perfect. So those can go in my little tin. Now for my gorgeous white ochre. It's a ribbon. Oh, we could have actually, you could have put that underneath the sentiment. Let's see if I can slide that through. Oh, look at that, it's coming out. And then we can wrap this and just, we're not doing bows, we're just going to do a nice, oh mind you, we'd have to do a bow, wouldn't we, if we went through there, otherwise the recipient would get it open. Let's see if I can do a little bow. Oops. Oh gosh, that's so tiny. Oh, if I even that ribbon up, maybe I can get just a tiny little... Oh, is that not just the cutest thing ever? So I'm going to untie that and level that off. So we've got more lace either side. I think sometimes it can be quite painful for me to watch, for you to watch me tie a bow because I'm so awkward at it. I think they must be cringing. God bless. Look, see? Arr. Or is it just frustrating for me to do? There we go. That's a better little bow. Isn't that cute? There we go. It's quite even as well now. So there is my version of this gorgeous, 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 gorgeous little candle box. Perfect. Just perfect. Yeah. And one there as well. How's that? How cute is that? And it's snug and it opens at the bottom. So, so there's mine. And there's the lovely Leonora's with those gorgeous patterned, I love that colour. Absolutely stunning. And I've got a little love heart for another project. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this is what you really wanted to see and that you come back and see what else I make in the future. There's a little button down there that says please subscribe, which would be amazing, and a thumbs up and a share. That would be awesome. So I'm going to love and leave you all. I'm going to crack on and make a couple more of these because they're just so cute. I love them, and I will see you all soon. Take care and thanks for stopping by. Love you all. Bye.